So it is almost done. You're going to delete everything that you have not used. You're going to press delete by hierarchy, because if you do this and then you press delete, then you'll see it on the model. So just press delete by hierarchy. Okay. So it is almost done. Okay. So deleted everything that I do not want right now, or have not used, or wanted to use. Okay, so one thing you could do after it's completely rigged, everything's weight painted, and you've done your technical kit bash, we're going to actually kind of make it so where it's not, because with all these pieces, it's going to make it so where it takes more slots and make it kind of a bit more not unoptimized. So we're going to optimize it a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to click every single piece of this model besides the bones, because don't need to do that right now. So personally, what I like to do depends on the person, because everyone's a bit different. And I'm just going to make it all go back to one bone, which is the main body. So I have it all connected to the base, because personally, I just like it being the base. Okay. So I'm going to real quick show probably blend shapes first, because fizz bones are going to kind of get in the way of the model. So I'm going to real quick find a random weapon or sword, because usually I like swords with it. Just gonna delete all that and import a sword, just random sword blade, does not matter. So let's just go to weapon, go to the generic, or not the X, let's go to the sword blade, let's just put square, or square blood, why not? So delete the bone for it and put it in here. So what you're gonna do, set origin to geometry. Personally, I like it on the arm, because why not? Everyone likes a cool hidden blade type thing. So I'm going to kind of rotate it a bit. Just rotate it so where it somewhat seems like it'll fit.
Question, hate to interrupt, but can you give me a second to get all the pieces I need for this?
Okay. Yeah,
for everyone in the video, hello, I am Emperor Aldrakes in the server. I'm also a student here.
Okay.
But everyone knows I'm gay, so
Okay, you do not have to do that. Yeah, he likes doing that at times. Right now, I'm not going to worry about the texture for it. I'm just going to do the basic, of course, make it so where it follows it, but you're going to have to weight paint it. So what usually you're going to do is you're going to make it follow the forearm, because that's what it should follow if you're having a blade like this. So made it follow that. Okay. Now we can actually get to the blend shapes part. So what we're going to do, we're going to press this. And of course, you might be in this, or you might be somewhere else. You're going to press this, and you're going to see this thing called shape keys. You're going to press the basis, then you're going to make another one. Me, personally, I'm just going to call it sword retract. And you're going to set the value to 1. Everyone that is in this call or that is watching, make sure you have the basis, make sure you have this, make sure it's set to 1. You don't need to mess with this other stuff.
So, quick question, since I didn't see I was putting the sword on my model. So, I have to weight paint it to the forearm, then do what you just did with shape keys.
Yes,
All right. Just give me a quick second to go ahead and do that.
that's fine. And in all, have you been doing one video? I'm actually curious now.
Yes, I have.
Just one continuous video. Okay.
Yes, you
You're
Guessing
gonna
can.
that
have
there's not going to be individual videos.
I will.
you're
I
gonna have
will.
to
That's
edit it.
interesting.
I will edit them into shorter videos.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
It's because you've
Just
been
do that then.
continuing them, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
go.
because I've just been kept going because I did not realize. You know what? I'm just gonna get the texture form. And actually, before that, you're still recording, so that's actually a good thing. Might as well. I'm gonna show y'all emissions real quick, or how to put on emissions. So I put the power sort textures on it. Oops. Shit being weird. Blood. I got too many textures. I need to delete some. Power sword, blood stain, power weapon, blood. Is that it? I think that might be it. No, it's not. Okay, it might be. Nope.
The pain of having too many textures to possibly keep track of.
Yeah, fun. I might just have to UV edit it. Fuck it. I'll just UV edit it. Okay, so just gonna make the blade be with the blade because I don't want this other shit. Okay, I'm just gonna shorten it because why not? I'm too lazy to do that. And yes, you might say I'm lazy, but I do not care. Because personally, I'm just doing it like how I want it. So, personal preference with most of it. How you're gonna make your model, personal preference. Personally, I don't care enough to fully do all that. So that is why I'm doing this. And also, this is just for teaching. This ain't gonna be a masterpiece, so I'm not expecting it to. Okay, so did all that. We're fine. Okay, so are y'all ready? Or wait, no, I need to actually do the emissions. Because might as well show you it. I'm not actually going to do it on sword. Because you need them for the eyes. So, oh, what piece is using that? Piece is using this. Shouldn't be using it. Make sure that's assigned to it. Just delete that. Okay. Go to eye texture. What we're going to do is we're going to go to down here where it says emission. Make sure it's an actual image for it. You're going to use whatever texture you use for the eyes. And like I said, go over here to where you see the eyes. This is the strength of it. So basically, if you're wanting it so it's just a bit bright, or if you're wanting it majorly bright, you set it here. And this will also go through to Unity. So wherever you set it here, it will be the same in Unity. Okay. So now I'm going to show y'all how to actually put the normals on. Which you go down here, you're going to go up here. You don't see the image texture. You're going to press the normal map. Color, image texture. This is where you actually add it. So you're going, personally, I'm just going to do this one because why not? And I'm not going to set it to 1. I'm going to set it to like 0.4. So we're going to actually see the normal. So it's not so strong that's like that because it's a bit weird like that. So I'm just going to set it to like just a random number. Maybe just point. Sometimes you got to get it the right thing you want it. So it's not too
What
strong that you see
but
it.
what button do I need to press for the normal again?
So you go down here to normal and you press normal map is what you do.
All right,
You will
let
do
me
this
go.
to anything you're putting a normal on. You don't, whatever you put the normal on in this or the texture for in this, you're just trying to see how it looks for the textures. Just the emission strength, however you have it set to this, it will be the same in Unity. So let me get the normal for
Where
the helmet.
is normals in the blender?
Down here, it's at the bottom below emissions.
Normal. Okay.
So I'm just going to randomly find a helmet normal because I cannot find one on that. So let's see if I got one here. Helmet. I saw something that said helmet. Helmet skull. Helmet normal. There we go. Okay. So
Okay, so
how to do the metallic real quick. You see metallic here. Same thing with the image texture. So just find that. Just find metal. Put it there. And it is the same with every other thing. Everything has usually a normal or metallic unless you have to make your own, which I will discuss that in a later video. So let's see if real quick I have a main body metal, not there. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here. I think I got one in where do I got one at? Shit, I got fucking too much shit. Not there, not there, not there. I think I got one here. Might have one here. Executioners, I think. Nope. Where do I got one? Guardians. This is normal. Metallic. So that's how you look at the metallic and all that. And it'll show it. You notice in here, oh, it looks like that. Why does it look like that? That's because of the metallic. So if you don't want to see that, but if you already have your normals on, it will show all that. So, or however you have it
quick question.
set to.
Are metallics and normals absolutely required for avatars?
Are they required? No. Most times, most people put metallics and normals on their shit. But another thing I will say also is, most people or most avatar creators, for some weird reason, actually not for some weird reason, I actually know the reason, use something called Bloodborne, which is a different SDK than the one you will be using or the one I am teaching through. What it does is basically makes it so you're able to use different shaders. For example, like, oh, you want it to look like how it does on PC, then it'll show it on that way. It's a mod, and you can get banned from VRChat entirely for it. Since I showed, but yeah, that's how that works. But since I showed all that and showed how to put the metallic, normal, and all that on, we are going to get to the next part and actually show the blend shapes. So
My sword is in place, but without textures, which that's going to be remedied here in 2 seconds.
You don't need it right this minute. You genuinely don't. It's not fully like a needed thing right this minute. You just need the sword in the right place because you put this texture on after. So you see what it's following in here in vertex groups. Those don't really matter, but that does. So have the value to 1. What you're going to do is you're going to go to edit mode or press tab. Doesn't matter which one. You're going to select all, and all you're going to do is literally just press this, make it smaller in every way, shape, and form. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it up into the gauntlet and make sure it's hidden. So basically,
could you show how you did the moving in one direction, then moving in a perfect slide?
Okay, so what I did for that is I'm just going to click off it, press A is select all. You press S and then X 2 times in order to do this way. S and Z to do this. X and Y is the thickness. So you're going to do that. And even for the same of moving, like if you're wanting to move, for example, if you're wanting to move it up, G and then ZZ 2 times and then move it up and just make it smaller.
I now see.
Press tab again. It's going to be pretty small. It doesn't matter how small you make it. Just make sure that's hidden completely by the gauntlet or inside the arm, depending on if you have the gauntlets on it. So if you click off it, it's fine. You could go back here and you could find it again. And what you're going to do is you're just move it out. And that is how blend shapes work. For example, if you're wanting something to rotate even, you can do the same thing. So let's say I want this to real quick rotate. So I'm just going to select this. Let's just say I separate it real quick. So I'm just going to separate it. And I want this to, let's say I want both these to rotate actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just join these together, join to one model, and do the same thing. Let's just say rotate. I feel dumb because I can't remember how to spell right this minute. Sorry. Okay, so all you're going to do for this is the same thing. So if you want just to rotate, you could basically kind of do the same thing with it. If I remember correctly. Or like if you're wanting it to fucking, let's say you want it to get bigger or some shit. Same shit. And also you could do this with other shit. Most times for like animations, if you're wanting something to rotate, you could do it in this. Right now I'm not going to be showing that, nor can I remember right this minute how to do it. I will show in the future. Hold up.
Wait, what just happened?
Okay, how to do something. Okay. Anyway, I'll show the animation and all that later. But yeah, rotation and all that, if you're wanting like a certain model or piece to rotate, most times you will do it in just Unity. But basically what I've showed y'all is the basics for Blender shit. I'm trying to remember what else am I missing. Okay, so that's everything right this minute. So this is the finished project of what I have. Whatever y'all are gonna do, just make sure that everything is joined together, because once you join this together with this, it's going to also have that same key. So after you're fully done and have that good, you can just click the model, and once you don't see it, just turn it to 0. The actual speed of the animation will be done in Unity. So yeah, that is the basics for Blender.